Hi. Alrighty, so today I really want to talk about the idea of going all in and giving 120% to all of your intentions and commitment and all that jazz. Alrighty. Speaking of, look how cute this legal pad is. Over the summer, I was working at the firm and they had like shelves of legal pads, right? And I've never used like a legal pad in my life. I've only used like notebooks. So the day that I discovered legal pads changed my life because look how cute this is. Look, you can put pages vertically. You can go back and you can rip it off if it's not a vibe anymore. So cute. Alrighty, so first thing, I think it's very important to set intentions in your daily life and going 100% in commitment to your intentions. Now, the idea of going all in can sound really daunting. And I think it sounds really daunting because when you're saying, I'm going to give 120% to this decision no matter what, you risk feeling negative emotions that come along with a commitment. And I think this is when a lot of people avoid commitment completely because I definitely have been that girl who has said, okay, I don't exactly know what I want, so I'm gonna kind of just see where things go. And I'm speaking upon this not just in relationships, even though I know that when the word commitment comes up, that's what we normally think of. This really applies to your career, location of living, the people that you come across, friendships, relationships, and even something as simple as choosing like what coffee shop to go to in the morning. So when somebody says, oh, but I don't know what I want, or we'll see where things go, or I'm not really sure, I'm gonna argue that you do know exactly what you want. You are very sure of the ideal thing that you have in your head, but you're just scared of facing all of the potential bad emotions that's gonna come along with that commitment. Because with a commitment, it's gonna come with the pros and the cons. And there's no perfect thing, right? So everything, you can literally find the con in every single decision that you make. Is that the life that you wanna make? Or do you wanna look at all of your decisions and look at all the pros of the decisions that you made? Because, I think it's really easy to always complain about everything because if you're complaining about things, you're saying that's the problem and I'm not the problem. I don't know why my voice just did that, but it's really easy to complain because you don't have to like take any responsibility. So instead, I really think it's important to look at the pros in all of your decisions, and looking at all the pros in the decisions that you've made give you confidence in yourself because then you're telling yourself, okay, I know how to make good decisions. These decisions, here are all the great stuff that I took from them, and I'm going to keep them. And the cons, now I know what to look out for in the future. And yeah, you know, also, when you're saying, I don't know what I want, I don't know, I'm not sure, and you're not really committing to one thing, so you're doing like a million different things, it's also because you're assuming the bad emotions that's gonna come along with one decision. You're already assuming all of the bad emotions that are gonna come with it, but you're not even assuming all of the greatness and all of the good potentials that's gonna come with it. And this probably comes from maybe you got stung really, really bad in the past by a decision. So now you don't want to make a decision and a commitment. So you're dancing around to avoid getting that sting again. But the thing is, if you don't risk it, you're never going to see true sense of fulfillment, stability, and a deep, deep connection with something. and this is anything that you choose, right? You have to be willing to go deep if you want things and if you want to receive all of the greatness from it. Yeah, if you keep approaching everything with the 1 foot in, 1 foot out mentality, you're basically dancing on a thin sheet of good feelings. Because, you know, when things are very surface level, you never really go deep enough to hit the point where bad emotions are going to come up because it's so surface level with anything that you do. So but then see, if you're not going deep enough to feel all the bad stuff, you're not feeling any of the good stuff either. You're just feeling like here, which is, you know, I mean, is that how you want to live life? I think that's why, like, people, there's a saying, I'm gonna butcher this, but you can't hate somebody unless you love them. And I think it's the same in this sense too. Something that an old mentor used to say to me that I took with me was, Nancy, you can't choose what feelings to feel. You either do feel or you don't. You don't just get to choose the good ones and say bye to the bad ones. I mean, law of polarity, right? How are we going to know what's good if we've never felt bad? So, yeah. The entire point is just be brave enough to go 120% in. I know that I still struggle with it sometimes, but hopefully this helps. Alrighty, I will see y'all later.